Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Natara and this is Life with Natara. In today's video, I'm going to be doing some cleaning as well as sharing a recipe with you at the end. So if you're interested in this type of video, I ask that you stick around. Also, you guys, I want to say thank you so much for coming back for another video. You guys never ceases to amaze me. No matter how long I am gone and I come back, you guys always comes back and support no matter what, and I am so grateful and so thankful that you guys does that for me, because you don't have to. So I just want to say thank you again, and I hope that you guys stick around to the end of the video. And if you do, and if you see a coffee emoji down in the comment section, you guys, please leave me a coffee emoji or a cleaning emoji, no matter what, to let me know that you watched the whole entire video. So let's get into the video. So as you can see, I'm starting out in the kitchen. The kitchen wasn't a big mess, but I just wanted to go ahead and get it kind of tidied up for today. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the kitchen all cleaned up, and then we will move around.
Let me fight your battle. I'm the only one who's better than you know yourself. Let go of me, drawing close, all out desperately when you need me the most. I am God, I'm your rock. Don't let go. Keep holding on to me, drawing close, all out desperately when you need me the most. I am God, I'm your rock. Don't let go. Keep holding on. Seek my face while I hold.
I am a coffee lover, you guys. If you don't know anything else about me, I love coffee, I love Jesus, I love my family and friends. But coffee is my thing. I love coffee. I love the way it smells. I love the way it tastes. Y'all, in reality, I'm just drinking the coffee for the taste. The coffee doesn't do anything for me. Only thing it does, if I drink too much of it, it causes my heart to race, but it doesn't give me energy or anything like that. So yeah, I can drink coffee all day long, but I try to limit it 1 cup a day. So let me know what type of coffee that you love to drink. I like hot coffee and I love iced coffee. So this is what I'm making in this video. So in another one of my videos that I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys step by step what I do to make my coffee, just in case y'all want to follow along. But the coffee be coffeeing. So if you're not a coffee lover, I understand. But if you are a coffee lover, I understand. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this coffee done.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, you guys, now it is time for our morning walk. Me and Gucci try to get our morning walk in every morning, but it doesn't happen every morning. But I do take him out at least once or twice a day, and he loves going outside. He loves being outside, rain, sleet, or snow. He wants to be outside. Believe it or not, when I was searching for a puppy, I was like, Lord, please let me get a puppy that fits our household, that's going to love us and we're going to love him, that's going to just, you know, mesh with our family. And he did just that. Gucci has just now turned 3 on the 14th of September. So tell him happy birthday down below, you guys. He is so amazing. He is so sweet. He is a Sour Patch Kid. He loves you, and then he don't want to fool with you sometimes. But you know, that's how puppies and animals are. They want their space sometimes. But y'all, this my baby. He is on our heels all the time. So after I walked, I had to go ahead and get me some water and hydrate. It was hot outside, but it felt good at the same time. And also Gucci, he got him some water, and then he went over there and laid down, took him a little nap.
If you wonder what the future holds, if it will get better, just rest and take it slow, 1 foot in front of the other.
Now that I am hydrated, I saw the front porch from a distance when we was walking. I was like, oh, we need to get out here and get this porch swept off. I haven't swept this porch off, you guys, literally in a couple of months. And I know that's sad and that's bad, but it is the truth. I did not sweep this porch off for about 2 months, not gonna lie. But I did go ahead and get out here and get it done. Y'all, this broom is amazing, but it breaks my back every time I use this broom. But my husband did get me a softer broom to use in the house, as well as I have a vacuum that I use downstairs to get the floor clean. But this thing right here, if you like stiff brooms, go and get you one of those stiff brooms. They at Walmart. They cost an arm and a leg, but they get the job done. But y'all, that thing breaks my back, not gonna lie. But yeah, it did get the porch clean really, really well. Once I was done outside sweeping off the porch, I decided to go ahead and come on in the house and get the kitchen finished up. So what you're going to see here, I'm going to go ahead and be finishing up the kitchen before I start on dinner.
You saw me in the crowd, they were calling last call. I was lost in the noise, oh my. But you opened my eyes, yeah, the story of hope began that night. Without a clue of what's coming next, was I guided by hands I couldn't see? Was it written somewhere, part of a plan? I have these thoughts in my head. Can you make it make sense? How a heart can burn with joy, then suddenly feel cold. Still I trust there's more to know. Feels like my head's underwater, but you're there at the surface, lifting me through the doubt. Can you make it make sense? How a heart can heal again when the fire never ends. Do you remember that?
Also, you guys, I wanted to show you a few things that I did pick up through the week from different stores. I will have the links down below showing you guys where I got it from and where you can pick it up at. So yeah, this was a random haul. I just wanted to show you guys what I picked up.
Next, but you're still leading with each and every step. Is it written somewhere, a part of your plan? I have these thoughts in my head. Can you make it make sense? How a heart can burn with joy, then suddenly feel cold. Still I trust there's more to know. Feels like my head's underwater, but you're there at the surface.
Now it is time to get into the dinner. As you can see right here, I am peeling the potatoes for the potato soup. I will have everything that I am using down in the description box, as well as how I do it. So if you want to make this for yourself, I will have the recipe down in the description box, but I'm going to have everything that I'm using on the screen. So yeah, you guys, this potato peeler is a lifesaver. I didn't know what this was till about 3 years ago. Not gonna lie, I always seen it in the kitchen, but I never tried to use it because I was afraid of it. I always had peeled my potatoes with a knife. And guess what? I'm left-handed, and my mom will always say, girl, don't cut your fingers off. Don't do this, don't do that. Let me cut your greens. Let me cut your potatoes. Let me do this, let me do that. Be careful because you're holding the knife wrong. I'm left-handed, so of course it's going to look wrong to anybody that's right-handed. But yeah, you guys, now I am doing the celery. Yes, I do put celery inside of my potato soup. It makes it taste 10 times better than just having potatoes, the cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, cream of celery, whatever you put in yours. I like to have texture in mine, and it makes you even fuller when you have these different things in there. So yeah, you guys, I use potatoes, I use onions, I use celery. I put different cheeses in there. I use that velvetta, but in this recipe, I'm only going to use a half a block of velvetta, and I'm going to use some onions and celery, as well as some shredded cheese and some bacon. So yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and keep watching so you can see and possibly follow along with me. But this recipe is a staple in my house. I make it mainly in the fall and winter, but if we want it any other time, I go in there and I make it. So yeah, you can eat this any time of the year. It is a comfort food. We love it. It makes you feel so warm inside, especially in the winter time, whenever you want to have something really warm on your belly. After washing the potatoes, I went ahead and got the boiler and I poured them off inside of the boiler, and then I added water and some broth, some vegetable broth. You want to cook your potatoes to their like fork tender. You don't want them to be too hard and you don't want them to be mushy. I like to have texture, like I said before, because I don't want to feel like that I have to drink my potato soup, if you get what I mean. So what I like to do is cook them soft and hard at the same time. They're not really hard and they're not mushy. They have texture. So you can do whatever you want it or whatever consistency that you like, but that's just the consistency that I like. But as you can see, I'm also sauteing the onions and the celery as well. So now I'm just going to go ahead and cut up a half a block of this velvetta cheese so that we can go ahead and get it ready to be added into the crock pot / Instapot. So once your potatoes are done to your liking, you're going to take them and put them into your crock pot or Instapot, and then you're going to add your velvetta cheese, your onions, and your celery, as well as your cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, and your cream of celery. And then you're going to start to stir so that it can mix together. And then you will add your milk, however much milk that you want inside of your potato soup to make the consistency. That's how much you will add. So yeah, you guys, this is what I'm doing now. And also, you guys, you're going to taste as you go. You see that I'm adding more seasoning because it was kind of bland. I don't like bland food, which I may need it because of my high blood pressure, but I do like to taste my food, and I like my food to be seasoned very well. It's not over seasoned or anything like that. So just taste as you go so that you will know how much seasoning is inside of your food. So now, you guys, I'm just going to be mixing up some Jiffy Mix cornbread. I do not go by the box. I add 1 egg or 2 eggs and then however much milk that I want to add. But I like mine to be cakey consistency, not the kind where it's very, very stiff and, you know, tastes like it's not really done. I like for mine to come out looking like a cake. So if you want to go by the box, you can. If you want to tweak it, you can. So what you're going to do is go ahead and put it in your pan of choice and put it in the oven on 400 until it is golden brown on top. Okay, you guys, so here is the potato soup. It will be kind of soupy at first, but once you turn the heat off, it will thicken up. But we like ours this way. That way, when you get ready to go ahead and replate it the next day, you won't have to try to add any more milk to it. So yeah, so what I'm doing now is adding the cheese, the shredded cheese on top. Add the shredded cheese of your choice, and then I'm going to add some bacon bits on top. And this is going to be dinner once I add the bread to it. Okay, you guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe as well as the cleaning motivation. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.